sobrang init din. Speaking of sobrang init. Grabe. Nasa bahay ako kanina. I mean, work from home ako. Pagka kinakapa ako yung shirt ko, basa na eh.
Tapos wala lang, nakaupo ka lang.
Nakaupo lang ako. Tapos may electric fan naman, naka number 3 yung electric fan ko. Sobrang init eh.
Galing akong Singapore last week.
Yun?
Vacation.
We gotta talk about that, ha?
Yeah, pero grabe. Like, na-appreciate ko bigla yung init sa Pilipinas. Kasi doon parang sobrang humid eh.
Yeah, walang humid.
Oo, kasi naglalakad ka sa Orchard Road. Bro. Yeah. Tapos nagtataka ka, bakit walang tao? Kaya pala. Sobrang init. Pero speaking of sobrang init, balita ko.
Yun din yung segue ko.
Yun din yung segue mo. Yung guest kasi natin, fresh from the... Feeling ko, ito na yung pinakamainit naman. Like parang...
Yeah.
Typography-wise, di ba?
Sasabihin ko sana pati yung guest natin na iinitan.
Yun na nga. And without further ado, want to welcome the co-founder of BeatDigest.io. Tama?
Yes.
A Web3, how do you know that?
So you're a Web3 media.
Web3 media, Sige, mamaya, let's tackle that.
For sure.
Yeah. And aside from that, dude, ewan ko sa'yo kung anong ginagawa mo nung college ka. Pero yung guest natin, already launched multiple startups already. So,
Grabe, hindi naman.
So, medyo...
Exaggerated.
humble. And yun na nga, without further ado, want to welcome our guest, Chezka Zapanta. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Welcome, Chezka.
No, I mean, like, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, and thank you for going here sa aming
sure.
humble studio.
For sure. Humble pa ba to?
Yeah, malayo pa tayo sa goal natin. Sige, so let's start, no? Si Pats, bilang siya yung mas malapit sa age. Sabi mo nga kanina!
Sabi ko, ikaw mas fresh.
Sabi mo nga kanina, parang, ba't ang layo ng age? Bilang mas magkalapit kayo sa age. And let Pats do the initial questions.
Sige, grabe si Chezka. Ano pa lang eh, di ba?
Icebreaker.
Yeah, but, Chezka, let's talk about you, of course. Where do you study? And your course for all of our audience out there.
Alright, for sure. Okay, whenever I introduce myself, I would say, for now muna, I wear 3 hats. So I'm currently studying at DLSU Manila, taking BS Applied Economics, major in Financial Economics. And for the second hat, I also serve as the president of the startup organization in the university. And thirdly, I'm the co-founder and the lead of BeatDigest.io. So we just launched this 2-3 months ago. This is actually my fourth officially startup. And
Konti pa raw yun.
Konti.
Hindi.
Meron pa daw kulang sa isang daliri.
Ang layo pa. But yes, we're pretty much new, but we are really trying to ramp up with our numbers and scale it up. Like, this is the startup world, diba? Alam naman natin. Kailangan bilis ka kumilos.
Yeah,
kundi maunahan ka.
Super. Pero we'll dive deeper sa BeatDigest.io later. Pero
for sure.
Sa start muna, want to understand nga, yun, bakit yung kinuha mong course? And parang na-mention, tama ba, your organization is, kung tama yung research ko, scale or scale up?
Scale,
okay.
yes.
Can you tell us about your organization?
So Scale, we are a startup organization in the university. So anyone who has my startup, ganyan, sa Lasal, they come to us, we help each other in scaling up the startups we have. At the same time, even though you don't have a startup, we really want to educate the students about startups. Because ngayon, although somewhat may, naman, diba? Like, yung mga tao kasi, they tend to say startup and business are the same, which isn't, diba? There's a clear difference between the two. When you say startup, hindi to agad na maka-income ka agad.
Yeah.
You have to do the work, you have to do the diligence, and maybe like a year or 2 pa when revenue will come in. But then again, you are really positive because you know that you're working on something like really novel, really great.
Impactful.
Yeah, impactful. That's right. That's the right term. So yun, that's really a main goal also in our organization. To educate, to educate the students about startups, and again, to inspire them to create their own startups, right? Diba?
Currently, ilan din sa mga members nyo yung may sarili or may ginagawang startups?
Actually, there are really few pa. Hindi masyadong marami pa. Pero I'm very grateful because like ever since na umupo ako sa, like sa position ko as a president, from them not even knowing na may events sa startups. Ngayon, from ako pa, I could like really remember this.
Right.
Whenever may events kasi like mga startup networking event,
Right.
ako lang talaga isa. So, parang ako like loner ako, pero wala talaga ako care. Like, okay, like I'll ask the questions, ganun. I'll try to like put myself out there. And then eventually, I try to like send, like, di ba, like whenever I attend events, mag-send ako picture, maybe you can join me soon, next time, ganyan, di ba? Pero ako palagi pa lang, like ako always, and eventually, may dalawa na nag-join. Eventually, may isa talaga, like last startup event na attend ko, na mostly lahat, kami, yung scale, yung pinakamarami talaga.
Nice, okay.
So, I was so surprised na yung isang organizer doon, sabi na talaga, Ches, may kasama ka na.
Kilala ka na kasi.
Okay. Parang ganon. So, really thankful talaga na even, pa onti-onti.
Right.
Yeah, diba? Hindi rin naman kasi talaga tayo makita agad ng results agad.
Right.
Pero as long as we stay like committed with what we want to achieve and what we, like what we want to do in order to help the organization. Believe that.
Yeah.
I wanna commend you for your guts and your confidence.
Hindi na.
No, but like, diba, like as a student, iba yung aura na gine-give off kapag, lalo na when you're alone, you're attending startup events by yourself. Because I've been there and hindi talaga siya madali.
Like intimidation at its finest, di ba? And you know na I'm the dito. Ako yung
kasama.
bottom feeder dito.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Pero naalala ko nung araw ko, Chezka, to emphasize the point. Nung araw ko, wala namang hindi pa uso yung startup eh. Like, and to your point, when you say it, gusto ko mag-business. You don't say it, gusto ko maggawa ng sarili kong startup.
Yung term na startup, wala pa eh.
Wala pa.
Parang,
upstart pa nga ata yung tawag eh, something like that. Ay, nako. Mabalik ako, no? So, thank you for explaining to us yung sa scale, etc. But, bakit yun yung course mo na kinuha mo? Like,
finance.
Bakit finance?
Yeah. I think I really have the passion with numbers. Before I took the course, I didn't know anything about crypto yet. Like any startups na something. Yung may passion na talaga ako sa numbers. I'm interested in stocks that time. Stocks, anything like financial assets, diba?
Right.
So, I was trading in PSE that time. Tapos, when I was like choosing my course as well, feeling ko talaga na I will be in investment banking. Like yung, di ba, like Wall Street yung goal kasi talaga, di ba, when it comes to like stocks or something.
How old were you?
17.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I could like really remember kasi na, di ba, mag-debut. Diba? Oo. So yung sabi ko talaga na, wag na mag-debut ako, like give me an account.
Oh my gosh.
An account sa COL. Di ba, may pa-sponsor.
Right.
Sa COL. Tapos,
yun yung regalo.
lagyan din rin ng, di ba, pang capital.
Right. You started trading, so 17, so 18 na naman.
Exactly 18.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly 18. Okay,
how did
I have
you learn? Yung TA, how did you learn all of that?
Yes.
Technical analysis pala.
Okay, so, yeah, technical analysis. So, sa Frosh ako. Frosh also.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like, I started with, when I was 17, I started with like, ako lang talaga na self-learning sa
Right.
YouTube, ganyan, everything.
got it.
But luckily, sa Frosh ako, we have this organization in LaSalle, which is Investor Society. Yeah, so, got to learn with them. Ganun. Like, like us, like, helping out each other.
Are you still actively trading now?
Yes, now, not that much.
Got it.
Medyo, like, na-busy sa startups and everything.
Again, started at 17, started at 18. Well. Ako parang addict na addict ata ako sa Dota noon or something. Well, yeah.
Siguro, my question is, how did that translate into entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship.
And paano ka na-introduce sa startups, I guess?
Startups. Actually, it's a long story. It really is a long story. So, as mentioned, diba, I really started with stocks doon. And then, diba, as a stock, like as a trader, you want more volatility. And that's when I got into crypto. I wanted more volatility, and that was 2020, 2021.
Grabe, aggressive kung aggressive.
Yeah, dapat aggressive kasi paano like we can't be, like, hindi not that aggressive gayon. So, really, I think, like, this time kasi, like, when, like, early 20s, we
Dapat
have
daw
to,
maging
like,
aggressive.
yeah.
Right.
We have
Kasi
to
mababawi
take
mo pa yung pera.
yun.
Super.
Take all the challenges you could possibly take. Para if you will, trip, at least you still have, like,
A lifetime.
Sorry, Pats, you were asking earlier, paano, sige, from stocks, paano
Okay,
naging
yeah.
start up?
Kasi
From
you were
stocks.
into Web3 na, you were into
Yeah.
crypto
Yeah.
na.
So, from stocks, wanted more volatility, got into crypto. So, I didn't know anything about blockchain. I just really want the charts.
Okay.
So, crypto kasi, let's say, stocks. Especially PSE. I did naman yung mga US stocks, ganyan. Even got into like forex, commodities.
Right.
Ganyan talaga. Lahat. Oo. Pero yung 2021 kasi, mas volatile talaga yung crypto. Yung bull market rin kasi doon. Na if stocks, you can maximum na hindi naman maximum, pero maximum profit you can get a day would be like 10% then appreciation. It's
Wow.
it's so low, to be honest. It's not that high. But when it comes to crypto, that time, like 2021, pwede na lagyan mo ng $100, pag gising mo, mag $300 na siya. Ganon. So pwede siya times 100 times, ganyan. So I really wanted more volatility.
Pero pwede ding mag $20 na lang.
Pwede rin.
Pwede volatility.
Yun, tama. Pwede rin. Pero diba, like, really wanted volatility. And then, I was curious. Okay, I was trading na for, let's say, like, a week, 2 weeks. Like, what, ano to? Like, what did I put myself into? Diba? Diba, like, for stocks kasi, okay, when you place GFC, alam mo na Jollibee yung tinatrade mo. Diba? You have, like, a portion of stocks sa Jollibee or something. Pero sa crypto, I didn't know anything. I just really got into crypto because of the charts itself.
From the background sa stocks.
Yes, and then I didn't even know what blockchain technology is during that time pa. And then, got curious, wanted to learn, and then that's when I got introduced with blockchain technology. So, got interested with the blockchain, with the technology itself. And then, yun, tuloy-tuloy na naman. I really wanted to learn more about it. So, got, I think, tatlong jobs. Pagsabay-sabay talaga. So, sinabay ko lang tatlong jobs. And then, eventually, there's this client na, parang, I think, in a way, like, nakita niya yung potential ko. So, sabi niya na, do you want to, like, handle my project? So, doon nagsimula lahat. So, Crypto Futura, I started my own, like, Web3 marketing and management agency naman when I was 18, 19 that time. Oo. So, yun. From there, now, yeah. From there, and up until now, diba? In Web3.
Tapos unti-unti nang naging startups yung exposure.
Yes. No, actually, from Web3 talaga rin. Got exposed more of like sa emerging technologies. Yeah, yun. So, right now, I'm heavily invested in learning like emerging technologies because I'm really interested. Kasi although I cannot do tech, but I really want to like learn it. Like, like I'm interested in learning it from space travel, AI, vertical farming, AI, generative AI, diba? That's all part of it. So, I'm very much like interested in it right now.
So, sobrang going a bit tangent, no? Napag-usapan natin yung books kanina, or lack of. Ano yung books or sino yung mga resource person na kinonsume mo nung nagsisimula ka ng crawl or like scratch the surface of startups?
I like reading yung mga autobiography books kasi. Tapos, ang dami naman, diba? Like, iba-iba. So, mostly yung gusto kong binabasa is yun talaga na
mga autobiography. So, of course, mga Elon Musk,
of course,
Steve Jobs,
yun.
Walter Isaacson. No?
Ganyan.
Anong pinaka-favorite mo so far?
Bob Iger.
Disney sa Pixar.
Yeah,
Right.
I love him talaga.
Yeah.
He started from bottom to CEO.
Pixar. And then, nandun din si Steve Jobs. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fanboy.
May paano?
May chapter siya. May chapter.
Pero yung your love for reading ba, did that directly translate to your passion for writing naman?
Di naman. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't even call myself a writer up until now.
Wow.
Parang ganun.
After,
after-
newsletters, no?
Oo, like, I just realized ngayon, like, recently lang, the past few months, na people will call me, okay, you're a writer. Kung nga, writer, just write when I like to. Ganyan, di ba?
Pero in the technicalities of it, you're literally
I guess so. Oo.
Right. Ang galing. Sige, so, deep dive na tayo. No? Ayun pa natin pinag-usapan, Web3, etc. Paano na ba tayo napunta sa Bit Digest na tayo? Can you tell us naman the story?
Bit Digest.
How
Okay.
it came upon?
Yeah. So, first startup ko talaga is Crypto Futura.
Mhm.
So, and then from there, mga 2021, mga late 2021 na, if I'm not mistaken, medyo nag-bear market na. So, wala na masyadong projects, so medyo, and then yung team rin namin wasak. Ganyan, something like that. So, there were like 4 of us kasi na nag-co-found noon ng Crypto Futura. So, they were all my close friends rin.
Of course, yeah.
Pero, we're all, apart from, we're all like students. Like mostly, the 2 of them are studying in like MSU IIT in Mindanao. Tapos yung isa naman, she decided to teach sa Ateneo de Zamboanga. So, ako, in Manila na, for face-to-face classes. So, we decided na, hindi na namin talaga siya ma-sustain. Kasi, when we created Crypto Futura, it was during online classes. So, it's easier for us to balance.
Right.
Pero when we all went to our respective campuses, universities, that's when we realized na hindi kami makakommit that much na ganon. So, they decided to leave, and then, eventually, medyo we decided rin to stop the first start call.
That was 2021, tama?
Yes, 2021. Okay. And then eventually naman, sabi ko na, okay, sige, do you want to stop that? I still want to create something, something. So doon, I tapped like one of my closest friend rin, so, which was my co-founder rin nung sa first startup. Sabi ko na, do you want na hati tayo, let's bootstrap this, which is Trails that time. Let's create like a Web3 media. Web3 media. So, somewhat actually similar with it just ngayon. But let's create a Web3 media and let's talk about like anything blockchain technology. So, yun, we bootstrapped it. We spent around mga almost 300K in just like 2-3 months. So, we were burning cash so fast. Tapos, no income was coming in. Tapos, sabi natin, masustain pa kaya natin to? Then, eventually, even though we want to still continue it, bear market na. So, yung noise, ang hirap na hatakin ng
so
attention ng people.
The media, the news all saturated with the bear market
That's
news
right.
na. Okay,
Oo. Tapos, na-realize namin, okay, imagine, like, first month, we hired agad 3 paid employees. So, we were burning cash so fast talaga. So, sabi namin, hindi na ito masustain. Let's just stop this for now.
Right.
Yeah. Because wala pa kami makitang revenue na we can say na, okay, worth it yung i-invest natin.
Right.
Ganon. And then, from there, still wanted, even though we stopped na, yung sa friend ko, I got an opportunity naman for Draper University. So, I got a scholarship to represent, like, the Philippines doon sa startup ko rin. So, sa Thrills, in a way. So, I stayed in San Mateo, like, California for about 2 months for that. Then, eventually, hindi ko na-pitch yung Thrills kasi nga, diba, nag-die down na siya. Pero may nakita naman akong, like, taong who wants to, like, build a startup with me.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we were, like, from different countries. Ako yung, during that cohort, so we were actually in, you know, like, Tim Draper?
No.
Okay, so actually, like, he's one of, like, the most known, like, investors in Bitcoin, ganyan. He also is an investor of, like, Tesla. So he's a known VC, ganyan talaga. And then, we were staying in this, like, one place. We were about, like, 60 people in the cohort. And from different countries, right? So there were actually, like, we were representing 27 different countries. So I was the only one from the Philippines, and ako rin yung, I think, like, second youngest, no?
Right.
Oo. Like, yung youngest is from the US na rin naman. Oo, ganun. And then doon, I got to meet or to connect with 4 amazing people. So 5 kami lahat in total. And that's when we decided to create Pistachio naman, which is a generative AI builder.
Akala ko bit digest na eh.
Ay, hindi ba?
Ito na yung bit digest. God,
Sorry, sabi ko kasi ang haba ng story.
Right, pero go lang. Pistachio. Ganda ng name, Ganda ng name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ano, actually, hindi. So, gumawa kami. We were in the table lang.
Right.
Sabi namin, ano na yung name natin? Second day, ano na yung name natin? Wala talaga. Tapos, may isa na kami na kasama.
Kumakain ng pistachio.
Kumakain ng pistachio. If walang ibigay kayo na name, we'll name it Pistachio. So, kami, yun na. Yun na.
It's not bad,
Yeah. Talk
Yun na
about
yun.
strategy between the... Okay.
Yeah, so, yun. We created, like, generative AI pitch deck builder naman.
Pitch deck builder.
Yeah, pitch
For
deck.
startups also.
Yes, for startups.
Solid,
Yeah.
Okay.
So parang Canva but it's powered by generative AI.
Right.
And then kasi like 5 kami from different countries. So one from Argentina. Saan ba 'yun? I don't know, 2 from Spain, 1 from Canada, tapos ako from the Philippines. So, iba-iba kami time zone when we all went back to our places. Then kami rin kasi, we are all like startup founders.
Right.
We have our own startups. So sila, actually one is like, like, he has like his own startup. Everyone is managing their own startups. So parang side lang sana namin yung Pistachio. Pero medyo yun, na busy, na hindi na namin agad natutukan again. So, we decided to stop na naman.
Right.
And then, when I came back here in the Philippines, yun na, sabi ng parents ko, no, kailangan ka na talaga pumunta ng Manila. Kasi mandatory face-to-face classes na. So, wala na akong choice.
That was 2023.
January 2023.
Alright.
Yeah, so that was my first, first month ko talaga sa Manila, like, officially, na nag-stay. January 2023. And then doon, wala akong ginagawa na. Unti-unti yung Pistachio kasi nag-die down.
Kala ko sa school eh.
Wala na. Like,
school na lang.
And then school na lang. School na lang. Sige, doon. So, noon, mga March, I was like thinking, ano ba yung pwede kong gawin or something. So, wala lang. I was just like, chill lang, attend events here and there. And then, I got interested in startups. So, then officially, nag-attend ako ng mga startup events, and then I decided to bring back Trails naman. But instead of like approaching it like as a Web3 media, I decided to create like a startup newsletter for it.
Got it.
Yeah. So we're just like really writing doon, ganon. And then by the end of the year,
doon tayo nagkakilala.
sa Trails. Yes. And then by the end of the year, doon, some Bitskwala tapped me and they said, now we are planning to have this venture, are you interested? And then sabi ko na, okay, what do you want me to do? Sabi na, you'll just be writing for our media arm. Ako, okay, just writing lang din naman pala. Ganon. Sabi ko, sige, okay, let's just like hop on a call. Tapos during the meeting, while we're signing the contract, hindi ko pala na-clear out na yung gusto pala nila is they want me to co-found a media arm with them.
Akala mo parang,
akala ko lang na, okay, they just want me to write for you guys. And then doon, ako, okay, not bad naman. They presented to me like some, like, kung ano yung partnership na mangyayari. And then doon, I decided to take this challenge.
Ito na yun, bit digest na to.
Bit digest na to.
Baka iba pa rin. Wow, alright.
So it's quite a long story, pero
that's different na from Bitskwala, right? Yung Bit Digest.
No,
that's the media arm na.
Bit Digest is a sister company of Bitskwala.
Alright, got it. Bitskwala.
Yes.
And then, can you tell us, so syempre hindi naman yan basta, gawa tayo ng media arm. Hindi naman ganoon ng parang about Web3. Can you tell us parang what's the deeper reason, what's the mission behind it?
For
Bit Digest.
Bit Digest. Okay, so actually Bitskwala, which is the parent company, has been around for almost 2 years now.
Yeah. No, I know them kasi
Ateneo. Yes.
Talaga.
Actually, sila lahat na founders, Ateneo lang. So,
Mm.
they taught me
Yeah.
okay, so Lasal, okay. Ganon.
Kabatch
Someone
kaya yata
who-
si Cams ba?
Si Cam,
Yeah.
si Camille, yeah.
Archer,
Oo.
the Eagles.
Oo.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, sila, okay, so, when they were very early pa, I was doing trails also that time. Diba? So, me and my friend, we were really ramping up na yung ginagawa namin is that we do webinars in universities.
Right.
Oo. And then we got them as one of our speakers. Yes.
Bitskwela.
Bitskwela. And actually, funny story rin. No, not really funny. Pero yung nangyari kasi, nakilala ko, you know Jira, diba?
Yeah.
Nakilala ko lang si Jira because he had a talk sa university. And then yung ginawa ko lang is I just messaged him, I think, if I remember correctly, na, hi, thanks for the talk, ganyan. Nandun, like, paunti-unti, like, from, nagka-add sa Facebook, and then nagka-update kung ano yung ginagawa in life. And eventually, they decided to, like, tap me for a bit na just. Pero me kasi, I really started Trails as a Web3 media because I have this, I really want to educate, like, more Filipinos about blockchain technology. I see, like, the potential for it. I see the value of the technology itself. So, I want more people also to know about this. Hindi lang, okay, cryptocurrency, okay, you're gonna invest in it. Yung parang ganun, I want them to look beyond the investments and see the technology itself.
Alright. Ang galing, no? So,
Yeah.
parang that was one of our main goals din na parang, if you're going to look at media, it's beyond, social media. Parang there's this whole technology
Yes.
around it. And then parang, I guess what we want to push. Maybe because, I don't know, baka background din kasi natin tech. Kaya din parang naturally parang want to.
Yun na rin yung pag-uusapan.
Yun na rin yung pag-uusapan.
But, I wanted to ask then, Chezka, no? Kasi parang, well, for me, our audience might hate me na naman. Because I haven't, unlike you, I'm very, yung risk appetite ko nasa moderate lang. Moderately aggressive, ganyan. So, takot talaga ako mag-invest ng malaki in like, yung mga volatile markets.
Yeah.
That's why until now, I mean, I'm into personal finance din. I'm into investments. Pero, yung mga safe, mga MPT, bonds, diba, ganyan. So, I haven't really touched upon crypto. No? So, siguro, yun nga, parang that's what I wanted to tell everyone na parang, I'm really scared to start my crypto journey. It's because, yun nga, parang, ngayon, bullish siya. Baka bukas, bear market na naman, diba? So, siguro, what can you share to everyone na parang, how can you encourage them to, siguro parang,
Approach
or parang, destroy the stigma.
Yeah.
Kasi ako ganun eh, like, aminado ko, apektado ako na parang, I don't, parang, nag-hesitant ako kasi, yun nga, it's very volatile. So, what can you tell our audience to encourage them to learn more about crypto? And
No, actually, that's what I want to work on also, like, to improve. Because when people kasi say blockchain, they immediately incorporate it with crypto.
Right.
Ganon, investments agad. Tapos sasabihin agad na, okay, scam yan. Bakit scam? Because nag-invest sila, let's say, like, nag-invest sila ng Bitcoin 70,000 and then
Wala.
hindi na, sabi, let's say, like, bumaba siya.
Oo.
Diba? Bumaba. Sabihin nila, okay, scam yan. But then, again, I want us to, like, look way beyond, diba? I would, like, other than crypto, let's really look into the technology itself. Like, yung blockchain kasi, it offers, like, transparency, like, security. And it is way beyond, like, investments.
Right.
It doesn't mean na crypto, you just have to, like, literally invest in it. I told you, diba, na ngayon, I'm not even that active in investing, in trading crypto anymore. Because I'm not, like, really working on crypto, diba?
Got it.
So I'm actually, like, working on, like, building something that can be enabled by blockchain technology.
So parang the advice is, hindi, like, look beyond it. So parang really learn about it. Kasi tama ka, parang sinabi mo kanina, teka, ano ba itong pinag-i-investan ko? Pero ang parang ganda sa ginawa mo is that you really research. Parang, ano ba yung technology behind it? I want to understand it. Like, the way na you would look or understand what JFC is, something like that. So parang you want to have that level of grasp din na, ano ba itong in-investan ko?
Yung nangyari kasi, like 2 years ago, Axie Infinity. Grabe talaga siya. Like,
boom! Dito sa
boom talaga.
Here.
Yeah, we were really known for...
People quit their jobs for it.
For Axie, yes. Tapos ngayon, bumaba yung Axie. Sabi nila, okay, scam. Bakit? Because they didn't even take the time to learn what was Axie? What's the NFT, diba?
What's the risk behind it?
What's the risk behind it as well? They just think na, okay, during that time, mataas yung value. But they didn't take the time to understand na ano yung risk din. On like me putting some money in this.
Then, dahil pa nag-scholar, tama ba? Scholar yung mga tao.
Oo, scholar, yung manager. Grabe talaga.
Tapos tinignan ko rin, naalala ko, parang nung medyo ako dun late adapter. Parang nakita ko, shucks, ito na yung Axie. So nakita ko yung presyo, mga nasa 60,000 na, mga 100K na. Parang mapapala yung 50,000 na pambato na dito. So parang, sige na nga, wag na nga, parang ganyan. So let's shift gears a bit, no? I guess going into stepping back, how did you able to manage? Ito na, being a student, and parang paano mo binalance yun with yun, like building all of these companies?
I would say that it really isn't easy for sure, diba? I just share this sa LinkedIn. When I launched BitTajas, like a week before that, I had to like prepare a big event for the last scale naman. And then like mga Wednesday that week, I had to present my paper sa panel doon. So, diba, like, as you can see na, hindi talaga siya. Like, even though, like, I thought na pwede na ako matulog, ganyan, like, maisip ako, like, I still have to, like, wake up because I still have, like, some deliverables I have to send. So, even though, like, everyone was celebrating already when we did, like, our defense, I still couldn't rest because I know
Job's
for a
not
fact
done.
that, I still have, like, another pending stuff to do. So, it isn't easy at all. But again, it boils down pa rin to time management, diba? So as much as possible, if I have like some free time, I try to like learn some stuff na pwede mas fasten ko yung productivity ko.
Right.
Oo, diba? Like we have like AI tools right now. So ngayon, whenever like I have some time, I try to like learn how to master this AI tool.
Right.
Para if I need it in the future, it's applicable and mas madali ko na siyang magawa. So, just, like, we have, like, a lot of tools right now. Let's take advantage of it lang.
Pero do you still have time to be a normal person? Like, when I say a normal person,
I am.
Like, streaming services, like, do you still have time to watch
Super.
movies and movies?
Super,
Meron ba din?
Super. Kasi, diba, like, after all, like, balance naman talaga.
Right.
Oo. Like, for example, yung kahapon, this is like, like a normal day. Like, I was in a meeting, like, launch meeting. And then, I was in BGC kasi that time. And then, early nag-end yung meeting. Tapos, napaisip ako, okay, I have a friend here pala. I'll try to contact her. O, diba, like, quick meet up. So, ganun pa rin, diba? Like, still like a balance of, like, both.
And I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, pero parang, na-realize ko to mid-career na ako. Na parang, back then, I was super into running. And like, parang, I would wake up 4:30 a.m. and then run half a marathon before going to work. Parang
Half a marathon before you go to
Grabe.
work.
Kasi I was training. Before. Again,
Wow,
before.
grabe.
So parang people would say, parang mo nasasabi, parang hindi ba napapagod? Ako kasi I would approach it. Because it's sobrang obsessed ako, sobrang interest ko siya. To the point na I consider it as rest.
Yeah.
Ganun ba kayo? Like, and now
Right.
with what we're doing with Todo and with our other plans, wink. Parang hindi siya work for me. Parang, kasi parang, I don't know, parang it's just, ang saya lang gawin. Something like that. May ganun din ba? Yeah.
Definitely. I think, glad that you pointed that out. Because, if you will approach this as work kasi, wala ka talagang magagawa. You'll be burnt out.
Mm.
Diba? For sure. Ngayon kasi, like, for example, they would tell me na, should you quit college na? Or should you stop your startup? Sabi ko na, no, I can't quit, like, school because whenever I have some classes, even though, like, hindi naman ako masyadong, like, nag-excel talaga, pero I really, like, enjoy naman
The learning
the
part,
learning.
the education part.
Ganon, diba? So, whenever, like, I really, like, ask questions of professor, ganyan, yung parang, I learn because I want to learn.
Yeah,
Diba?
got it.
Ngayon kasi yung mga, like, for example, like, students, if you try to approach it as if, okay, I have to go to this course because requirement, and you won't be able to, like, enjoy the experience.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. Kasi, di ba ngayon, parang, yung maraming mga mentors, quote-unquote, na parang, they encourage they encourage you to quit school na, gano'n. But I think Chezka hit that spot na parang, you know, when you're not going to school because you need to.
Yeah.
Parang you go to school because
You want
you're
to.
trying to venture out to other fields of study.
Uh-huh.
Na parang you're not trying to focus on one thing na naman. Parang as a human being, parang we have that sense of curiosity to learn other stuff. Hindi lang yung trabaho mo, di ba?
Yeah.
So, ang galing. Parang na-hit mo yung spot na yun.
And to be honest, before, sobrang cliche for me na, when you find something you love, you'll never work. So parang ako, I think hindi ganun. I feel like sobrang niro-romanticize lang ng mga tao. Pero, di ba? Pero parang, may ngayon, may
Nahihirapan naman tayo.
Oo, pero parang, may semblance. Ako I don't know. May semblance na parang, medyo madali itong work pero kasi parang gusto ko na siya. So parang may mga ganun.
Definitely hindi siya madali, pero gusto mo siyang gawin.
You're not dragging yourself every
Yeah.
morning to go up, to do
Alam mo
work.
yung sinabi mo nga kanina parang you train for a half marathon, tapos pasok ka sa work.
Yeah.
Parang, parang sa akin naman, parang feeling ko, kasalanan to ng pandemic.
Yeah,
Kasi si Chezka, nung pandemic, 2021, you said na you had sobrang dami mong ginagawa, di ba? Tapos pagdating ng on-site, wala ka nang ginagawa. Kasi kailangan mo nang pumasok, kailangan mo nang mag-travel. Nung pandemic din, dude, like, dami kong ginagawa. Like, 2 internships sabay, classes, and then may business pa.
Kasi wala kang travel.
Wala kang travel.
Diba?
Akala mo kaya mo nang gawin lahat.
Right.
But I guess, maganda yung result niya. Kasi,
true.
parang, kahit ngayon na, nag-die down na yung pandemic, people are free to go out. Meron ka pa rin time management di ba? Nakuha mo pa rin. So,
and
that's
then now, at
definitely
least, like,
something.
we're also, like, slowly transitioning with hybrid, di ba, na setup.
That's true.
Pero,
Really effective.
I don't know so medyo tangent. Before we go to the parang last few questions, no? Ako, given again, tagal na ako sa industriya
Grabe.
So, naranasan ko kasi na on-site, Chezka. Ako sobrang fully remote ako now and sobrang na-appreciate ko yung time with family and with I have an 8-month-old son.
Oh, that's so nice.
Pero sobrang akong nami-miss. Hindi ko alam dahil extrovert pa ako. Sobrang akong nami-miss pumunta sa office. Sobra. And to the point na nung nag-pandemic, I would watch The Office. Para lang kasi sobrang ako siyang nami-miss. I don't know, maybe because sobrang extrovert ako. And hindi rin sobrang ramdam ko lang na sobrang mas productive din ako sa office. May mga ganun tao lang din So, I don't know with you
I think it really depends on the person rin naman. Pero I think like the good thing ngayon.
But I don't miss the travel. Yeah.
Ayun, ang traffic. Pero ang good thing naman kayo, yung ginagawa ng mga office is may learning spaces. Na if you want to go here to the office, okay, you can go, but it's not required, diba, ganun. Or if you want to just like meet up with your team, just go to the office. Yun yung mga ina-apply ko yun. Which I think is effective. But again, it really depends on the
Right. Sige. So, switching gears again, no? Mabalik tayo sa BitDigest.io. Where is it heading, at least for the year? Can you share to us what's the plan? Like, parang, what can people expect with BitDigest.io? Kompleto palagi, no? BitDigest.io. Lalabas dito yan, BitDigest.io.
Parang ma-search siya talaga sa web, no? Okay, right now talaga, we really focus on getting like everyone, like all Filipinos to understand Web3.
Okay.
So ngayon kasi, that's why we started this also, is that nakita namin yung available materials, medyo intimidating siya for everyone. Like for example, when we say blockchain, NFTs, like for example, like your lola or your mom, diba? Sabi na, okay, ano yan? Your average, your normal auntie, ano yan? Na parang, okay, if blockchain, parang ang hirap niyan, hindi na,
It's a
like,
block in a chain.
they shy away from it already. So now, we really want not to introduce blockchain to them in a much easier and friendlier manner. So, yun yung goal talaga namin here in Betajas.
And yung approach nyo is talagang, hindi, si blockchain yung introduce ko. Ganun yung approach nyo. Or talagang hindi, full force naman, crypto, Web3 talaga.
Yeah, Web3, blockchain, NFTs, crypto.
Do you even plan to create content in Tagalog or in Bisaya? May mga ganun ba? Just to capture a wider audience? May mga ganun ba?
So, for now talaga, we stick with English. Actually, Bitskwala, which is the parent company. So, yun, yung first initiative na nila sa founders naman, na they want to teach people about blockchain, about Web3, kahit anong dialects pa. So, if you're gonna go to their platform, makita mo na, okay, ito, Bisaya. Ito naman Ilocano.
And you're going dialect, no?
Yeah,
Hindi
you're
talaga,
going dialect. So, maintindihan talaga siya for everyone. For us, maybe in the future, we can. But for us, like, we really, like, stick with, like, educating, like, the masses naman.
Right.
So, now, we are really ramping up and partnering with, people, with Web2 companies. Yeah, yun. So, we actually have, JV from Philstar Tech as our advisor with this. Yeah, and then recently we just also close a partnership with GMA naman.
Nice, yes. I saw that.
GMA International kasi is that we have like a lot of OFWs, for example, diba? And let's say remittances, diba? Ang hirap kaya kailangan pa ng padala or like bank transfer, tapos if ever like walang bank, diba? Like, anong other option? So we have like actually like crypto for that. But again, we're not limited to it also. So now we constantly explore for like partnerships on what we could potentially do with like Web2 companies in order for us to like really have the adoption talaga sa cryptocurrency and apply it in our day-to-day lives.
Exciting, no? So, I feel nga na ang daming makikinabang with the remittance alone.
Yeah.
Sige, big things happening.
Yeah.
Tsaka grabe yung problem na solve. It's not like super complicated. I like that it's not super complicated. It may sound complicated, like the technology, blockchain technology.
Yeah.
It may sound complicated, pero yung problem na solve niya, totoong problem eh. Like everyone experiences it, diba? So, galing. Good job on that. Galing. I don't know, Chezka, ang dami mo nang ginagawa, hindi ka pa graduate. Sobrang dami mo na achievements, a lot of startups, you've been abroad to represent the country. What's next? What's your plan after graduation?
Plan? Actually,
pero you mentioned kanina, you still plan to finish college, Tama?
For sure, definitely.
Alright.
Definitely. I mean, my final year naman, so thesis and practicum na lang. And few
na lang.
So yun na, kakayanin. Kakayanin. So, maybe, I couldn't like really, I don't want to say kung who will I be 5-10 years from now.
Right.
Pero what I could only like promise to myself is that I will continually learn. Yun lang talaga. I mean, I don't know who will I be, but I just, like want to promise myself that every day I will make progress, even the little thing.
1% better.
Yeah, 1% better.
Curious lang ako, Chezka, since serial, I would say you're a serial entrepreneur na. Kasi ang dami mo nang na-found na companies. But is this do you see yourself taking this route now of entrepreneurship? Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
For sure. It's
So,
a matter of
hindi ka talaga
company.
you're not going to the corporate route na. Like, is that sure na or like
I wouldn't say nothing's nothing certain,
for sure.
diba? Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, I got into finance because I want to be in the corporate industry.
right?
Yeah. But again, like nothing's certain for sure. Right now lang talaga, I'm heavily interested talaga in emerging technologies.
Right.
So that's what I'm learning in like right now. Of course, like apart from Web3. So heavily invested in getting to know more about like emerging.
Before we go to the final questions, I'm so curious with what you learned with your course, the finance, and then did that help you look at those things in those lens na parang, oh, how can I invest, etc. May ganun bang, and do you think, may ganun bang, may ganun bang lens?
Super, because right now rin kasi I'm economics, diba? So in practice, we're being taught what the central bank is, ganyan, ano yung mga process in printing money, and then that made me appreciate blockchain even more. For the
Centralized
crypto. Oo, kasi diba? Centralized tayo. Tapos nakita ko nga, ayaw nga, ito ba, fixed to ng blockchain, ng cryptocurrency. So, in a way, it made me realize kung ano yung importance.
Right. Kasi mas talagang napunta ka sa roots ng finance. The blockchain alone.
And then me personally also, I'm heavily interested in like monetary economics.
Right.
Yeah.
Galing sobrang match yung kaya emerging. So excited for you, like parang the trajectory and parang the background. Like parang like, looking at the things that you're learning. You're learning from both sides. Parang, how is the past? How is it currently doing? And like parang the future of the whole industry.
Right.
Exciting. Sobrang exciting. Sige. Pats, can you take us home with a few final questions?
Of course.
We have? Sige.
Chezka, as someone who's about to graduate, what's your advice? What's your advice for students or for aspiring student founders like you?
Yes. I keep on telling everyone that really nothing certain. I mean, few years ago, I was heavily again like interested in finance and then got into crypto, startups, and then now emerging technologies, AI, and whatnot. So, I just like advice to like continually learn lang talaga and you do you. Kung ano yung what makes you excited, do it, and then try to learn lang talaga. Like again, as mentioned, diba? Like 1%, try to grow like at least like 1% like day to day. Kahit in a very, very small manner.
Alam mo, masasuggest ko, subscribe to BitDigest.
Ooh.
Yes! Tama!
And siguro sa atin na din, Pats. No? Siguro sa atin na din.
Sure, for
Yes.
Siguro sa atin na din. Right.
So, Chezka, before we end, of course, we'd like to thank you for joining our show.
For sure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, for our audiences, where can they reach you? Siguro, if they have questions.
And BitDigest, like, saan kayo, sang social media kayo, ano yung handles nyo?
Okay, yes, our website, bitdigest.io. And you can also, like, search us up in Facebook and Twitter, still the same, BitDigest. And for me naman, personally, I'm pretty much active on LinkedIn. So, just Chezka Zapanta.
Yes.
So, yes.
Lalagyan natin sa description below.
Yeah. Anything you wanna
announce?
Anything else you wanna plug? You wanna announce?
Upcoming events. Yeah.
No, actually, I just want to, if ever, like, if to all the listeners out there, if you want to, like, be connected with me, my line's pretty much open. So, just message me anytime if you want to talk with me, if you have, like, an advice for me, or if you could, like, help in any way, just let me know.
Right. Yun. And with that, thanks so much, Chezka. Sobrang na-enjoy
Thank you so
namin
much
to.
as well.
Sobrang na-enjoy and super excited for BitDigest and I guess the crypto and we'll hear more about blockchain and the technology because of them. So, thanks.
Basta,
Thank you so much.
basta crypto.
Todo!
Oh, love that.
Thank you very much.